Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, Lenette Looks. It's so great to be back for another book review. And this book review is very special because the author is my husband. It is science fiction, fantasy, it is a fun adventure, and let's get into it. So Sage Vector and the Book of Space is about a boy named Sage, and he is from Central California. It is based in the future, the year 2880, and the future does not look dim or bleak or morbid in any way. It actually is a bright future, and there is no poverty. People are living well. You're able to educate yourself in a very different way because in 2880 the technology is way better. There's no poverty, there's no disease, and people are really living in peace in this world. Isn't that great? Well, something major happens that threatens it. People are placed in what's called guilds, according to their passion, and you're able to just learn and grow and dive into what you're passionate about very easily. So society is quite different. Society, the way it is really to the people's benefit. It's working for the people, supporting them, supporting their passions in a way that will set you up for life, because you're able to continuously choose in school what it is that you're wanting to be and to learn and grow into as you get older and older, or into adulthood. Something threatens this peaceful world, and before the threat happens, Sage discovers something, and it's really quite powerful what he discovers, and he's gained a great ability. And so he goes into this bookstore and he opens a book, and he realizes he has the ability to open up any book, and instantly the whole book he can read in a matter of seconds, and he gains that knowledge instantaneously. And he can do that with anything, any book, by touching it, and it totally blows him away. He starts to become very fascinated by this ability, and he's surprised that it happened. And it really blows his mind that he can now be able to learn in an instant. Anything that he touches, he just knows. He can have that information and use it to his ability. To the best of his ability, he can use all of the information. Imagine if you're able to do that in this world. You would be at the highest, well, depending on how you'd want to use it, but you'd be at the highest education level there could be, even higher than any human being could ever reach, because of that superpower, that ability. So he discovers he's able to do that, and he doesn't tell anyone because he's trying to understand what just happened to him. Is it him? Does he have this ability? Like, how did this magic occur? Well, soon after that happens, something happens in the world where the sky turns pitch black and all the stars disappear, and everyone is freaking out. It is pitch black out. There is no stars in the sky anymore, and something poses a threat to their world. Who did this and why? This book takes you on a journey to discover how this happened and why this has happened. And so the journey starts with this mystery of what's going to happen next. Who is doing this to their world, and why, and how do they fix it? How do they find the culprit who has done this? And so Sage, you find now he has this power, this ability to know all there is in the world, to know everything, all the information, and he is determined to find whoever did this and why, and use his newfound abilities to do just that. The story, again, I must say, offers such a light A lot of other books show the future, a dystopian type of future, a very dark and grim future. And society doesn't look this way. Society is not peaceful. Society is not supporting the people of that world in a good way. But you find in this world, it is. There's so many components that help the people living there to flourish, to really prosper. And so you have this onset of evil setting in this peaceful world, and someone has to find out, and or the people have to find out what it is and rise above to defeat whatever magic, whoever did this to their peaceful society. What I really enjoyed about this is that I did not see certain avenues that David took in writing this book. I did not foresee what was going to happen, and I really enjoyed that. You know, sometimes you read books and it's like you can foresee what's going to happen, and you're right. You know, you can basically almost tell the story yourself because you can imagine it how it's written. You can already kind of foresee how it's going to go. And this really took me for a nice adventure, sci-fi adventure, fantasy in a world that is totally set with so much imagination, so much creativity. I must say that one of my favorite all-time books, and you know this if you've been watching my channel for a while, is the Harry Potter series. And I must say this is something that can stand side by side just about with Harry Potter, because the adventure, I can see certain similarities, how the adventure, the creativity of this world is so brand new. It really puts you in a space that you've never been before. And I really did appreciate that. And I think you will too. If you like sci-fi and you like fantasy, you like your imagination to really get stretched in a sense, because it really does take you in a journey that you've never seen, you've never been here before, you've never experienced this type of story before. Another thing, like, it really will pull at your heartstrings. It really will take you on a really nice journey that is surprising, because again, I did not expect certain twists and turns. I did not expect it, and you are going to be very surprised. If you're looking for adventure, if you're looking for something brand new, something totally brand new, this is it. This is the book to read. And I can totally imagine a future like this one, obviously without the evil onset. But you know, where there's good, there's always going to be somebody who doesn't like what's going on and wants to go against that, right? So you're always going to have some disturbance of some kind. But overall, it really does lend a nice light to what the future could look like, with the technology being so advanced and with the people working together in harmony to just elevate themselves and be better. One of the things that I really enjoyed was one of the characters. I don't want to say too much, but one of the characters, I really did enjoy learning about him, other than Sage, of course, the main character. But there's also another character that is very opposite to Sage. Sage is a very adventurous, very curious kid who wants to explore. He wants to live a life that makes his family proud, but also makes himself proud and fulfill his own wishes of his, what he feels his destiny is. And this other character really did shine a light to opposing factors, opposing personalities, where you have traits that are so opposite to Sage. But I wound up really enjoying learning about that other character as well, because there is something that really unfolds as you learn about that character, and the relation that Sage has with him. And it really did pull at my heartstrings, and I didn't even know I was gonna feel that way in the end. I had so many emotions. It was I had tear, like kind of like sad and tearful type of joy, but also sad, due to some painful events that happened. And when you understand the characters, you really will, and when you read about the characters, you really will, I feel, grab hold of a sense of who they are and who they want to be, and how they want to be in this world. So I think you are definitely going to find yourself enjoying this book. And I gave it 5 stars. This book I honestly really enjoyed. Oh, and by the way, my son is named Sage, and I'm very proud to know that my husband wrote a book with him in mind, Sage Vector in and the Book of Space. It is dedicated to my son and myself. It makes me super happy and excited about the next adventure that Sage goes on, because this is a series and there will be book 2 coming out. So stay tuned for that. I don't have a set date on that, but it will be coming out soon. I hope that you pick it up. You can get it on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description box for you, and I hope you get to read this adventure as well. On that note, guys, thank you so much again for stopping by and watching this episode of Lenette Looks. To support my channel, it would be really, really great and awesome for you to hit the like button if you like this episode of Lenette Looks, and subscribe to my channel, because it really does support me in making more videos, more content, and just thriving in this community of readers. I also talk about classic movies that I've seen, or other movies that I might watch, and who knows, other subjects that I'm passionate about. But again, it would really make me happy if you subscribe and again liked this video, so I know you came, you liked, and you enjoyed the content. So on that note, guys, I will see you on the next one.